What happens when an electric bike runs out of power? Stick around to find out. Hey everyone, I'm Dustin. I have nearly 20 years experience in the bike and e-bike industry, and today I'm going to answer the question, what happens when an electric bike runs out of power? Now before I get into it, hit that subscribe button below, stay in touch with us here at 630, be the first to know about all the new content we're putting out, giveaways we're doing, and of course new product releases. Alright, so it is possible your e-bike could run out of power on a ride, and fortunately these are electric bikes, so you could still pedal your way home. But there's a few things that may or may not happen depending on the type of electric bike you have and the warning signs to warn you that you may be running out of power. Now I've got these two 630 e-bikes here. You can find them linked in the description below, and I will walk you through sort of specifically what would happen on these models. I think it's going to be pretty similar across most electric bikes when the power starts to diminish. So number one, I'll just cut to what exactly happens when the power runs out, which is the display and the electric assistance of the motor cuts. So at that point, you won't see anything on your display, whether it's a middle display or display here. It's going to go out. You won't be able to see anything regarding, again, the battery, the motor, the distance, any of that. And at that point, the assistance will stop. So your throttle, if you have one, will not work. And your pedal assist as you pedal will no longer engage. So you're out of power. Now you are left with a regular bicycle to pedal your way home or to wherever your destination is. In advance of losing power, there may be some things that happen. So number one, you're gonna see the battery gauge start to go down as you start to lose power throughout your ride. Now that's obvious. Now, with our e-bikes, in certain situations, you're also going to see the battery, the final battery bar start blinking on this display here, but not necessarily on this one. So again, every display is a little bit different in terms of how it warns the rider or how it diminishes the battery and how it ultimately goes to turning off. So some of ours will start blinking, some won't. So you may just get down to one bar and you know you're living on the edge, and then all of a sudden battery motor cuts, everything turns off, you'll know the battery died. On other displays, you'll see that final battery start blinking, and at that point you really start to know that you're pushing the limit, you've got limited juice left, and at any point the battery can give out. Now the other thing that will happen on a lot of e-bikes is as you get down to one battery and you get close to the end, your throttle, if you have one, will most likely stop working, and it will only be able to provide power with the pedal assist, and or maybe both. You may not even be able to use pedal assist level 5 or 4 or 3. You may only be able to get enough power out of that battery to provide you assistance in level 1 or 2. Now, you may be able to shift it to level 5, but the actual power you're getting may only be the power typical of a level 1 or a level 2. So if you start to feel that happen, you're going to know you're getting dangerously close to the end of that battery life. If the throttle goes out completely and you can only use pedal assist also, you're going to know, again, you're getting very close to the end of that battery life. So at that point, you can either make a choice, maybe turn the battery or turn the electric components off, ride a little bit. Let's say you've got a hill you need to tackle at a different section, maybe turn things off, wait till you get to the hill, then turn it back on and use the last bit of juice you have. So in conjunction with that, what you're also going to see then is your top speed is going to diminish as the battery gets to be depleted. Now this may happen with 2 batteries left, with 1 battery left, where your top speed starts to slowly creep down. So you may find that in pedal assist level 5, you were able to achieve 22 miles an hour. All of a sudden you're like, wow, why am I not getting enough assistance in level 5? I can only go 17, 18. Well, you're gonna start to know then that the battery is depleting, and those are kind of telltale signs if you have 1 bar left that it's getting less and less and less. So things to pay attention for as you're riding, because when it does die, you're out of power completely, and it's on you to get you wherever you need to go with your legs like we used to with traditional bicycles. So, have any other questions about what happens when the power on your e-bike dies, pop them below in the comments section or reach out to us, the team at 630.com, or call us 310-982-2877. Don't forget, these two bikes are linked in the description below. Or if you don't know what e-bike you're looking for, go to our website and take our proprietary body fit quiz. You're going to answer a few questions about your body and your life, and our proprietary algorithm will recommend the perfect e-bike for you. And the best part, we have a 30-day test ride your e-bike policy. If you don't love your e-bike in the first 30 days, send it back, no questions asked, no money out of your pocket. In addition to that, we're going to warranty everything for a year. Anything goes wrong in the first year, we're going to take care of parts and labor to ensure you can keep riding. Now, lastly, we have a Facebook group called Facebook 630 Pedalers. You can join there, ask other riders in advance of purchasing how they like their e-bike, so you don't have to make the choice without a little bit of information before you jump in. Then once you have yours, post in the group, make friends, it's tons of fun. And lastly, you can download our app and track your rides and compete on the leaderboard. That is a lot of fun also. So thanks for sticking around, and don't forget, it's your journey, your experience. Enjoy the ride.